So, all right, I'm going to get introduce the first, one of my first openers. Like, I want to hug her at all times. That my wife would not like if I hugged her at all times. Would you please welcome the wonderful Carlen Altman, everybody? Wonderful Carlen.
Get ready for weird. I'm just kidding. This is gonna be horrible. Hi, thanks for coming. The food really does look good. No homo. How's everyone doing? Woo! I'm okay. Does anyone in the crowd have a birthday this year? Yes. It's weird. I just had an amazing idea. Well, I think so, but I don't know. I saw some sort of billboard on the subway for an orphanage, and I was like, why doesn't the orphanage industry use the jingle, "Take me home tonight, I don't wanna die"? Like, I just feel like that's a licensing opportunity that's not being taken advantage of, and should be, because I feel like I wouldn't adopt a child, but I would remember that commercial. You know, am I right? I've lived in New York my whole life. Look at me now. But it's weird because, like, I feel like the creativity of New York's homeless population never ceases to amaze me. So there's, like, such a spectrum. There's, like, really scary, then there's, like, really lovable, and there's both. Like, yesterday I saw this man walking down the street, and he looked, like, really sad. But he had this gold picture frame around his neck. And I was like, he was like, "Could you help me? I was framed." And I was like, "Oh, I get it. I was like, I'm not going to pay you, but I'm going to pay you in chuckles." But it's weird, too, because then there's, like, a dark side of the homeless population. I feel like a lot of homeless people have these, like, conspiracy theories, and they think the government is watching them. And I feel like that's kind of narcissistic. Because it's like, do you really think the government has nothing better to do than keep track of Jerome and his dented can of peaches? I don't know. It's weird, actually. I have developed a conspiracy theory about homeless people in New York, because especially on the subway, I feel like when a panhandler gets onto the train, never in my life has another panhandler gotten on at the same time. Like, it's always, like, very seamless, one after the other. They get off, they have a stop, they have a shtick, they have a stop, I don't know what I'm getting at. But it's weird, though, because it's like, I had this vision that it would be like, some man gets on the train, he's like, "Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen." And then you hear, "Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement. Well, I have been homeless for 12 months. Well, I've been homeless for 14 months. Well, I have no legs. Well, what are you walking on right now? These are prosthetic. Well, how'd you buy prosthetically?" Anyway, I could go on, but that's basically the story of how my parents met. All's well that ends well. Another conspiracy theory I kind of developed, well, it's not really about homeless people, it's about blind people. But do you ever notice, like, blind people that have a seeing eye dog? A lot of them, but yes, that's the whole joke. What's with the seeing eye dog? No. The conspiracy I have is, who's cleaning out the seeing eye dog do? Like, literally, like, I have no idea how it just disappears. But I like it. I like that mystery in life. It's one of life's greatest mysteries. It's weird. I'm really slobby, and I'm, like, incapable of wearing, like, white clothing because I just can't seem to keep it clean. And I was like, is that, like, really horrible? Am I missing out? And then I was like, how do people keep white clothing clean? And then I was thinking, the KKK is pretty horrible, but you gotta hand it to them. Whoever does their dry cleaning is some sort of stain wizard, am I right? So horrible. Like, I watched tons of documentaries on the KKK for my own pleasure, and not once in any archival footage have I seen a stain on any robe. The only thing is there's like the Grand Wizard who wears the black robe, you know, who's like the wizard, whatever that entails. And it's weird, like, at first I thought he just became the wizard because he had the most hate in his heart. But then I was like, maybe he's just the clan slob too. He just can't keep the white robe clean. I just wonder if his inauguration was like, Jebediah, you've spilled barbecue sauce on your robe for 6 consecutive hate barbecues. Congratulations, you're now the clan wizard. I don't know. I hope that's the behind the scenes of the documentary that I hope to see on the History Channel. It's weird, another thing about, like, I can't wear white clothing. I really want to let my bangs grow out and, like, get rid of them. But then, like, how are people going to know that I'm the type of girl that enjoys indie music and art? It's like, now, like, you get it. And I'm like, I'm from New York, blah, blah, blah. But then it's like, now, yo, está Carlen. I don't know what I'm getting at. But, like, it's just not very artistic. But now, I like bright eyes. Now I heart Uggs. Actually, I do have a pair of secret Uggs that I wear because I have a pet rabbit and he bites my feet, so I have to wear Uggs. And then, anyway, this is not a joke. It's a dark part of my life.